Hey everybody, it's Amanda from timetravelhypnosis.com. I had an interesting experience in the middle of the night and I wanted to share it to see if you guys had any ideas of what this could have been, or if it has happened to you or you've seen the same thing. It was really strange. I've never seen anything like it. So, middle of the night, my dog starts barking outside, and so I get up and go over to the window, and as soon as I open it, she comes running over, and I'm telling her to be quiet and stop barking at whatever it is, because it's probably just an animal. We live out in the country. It's not likely an intruder or anything. So, but then I noticed the moon. So I'm looking at the moon, and I noticed that to the left of the moon, there's like a line that's like lit up. Not like a really fine line, but almost like a chemtrail, you know, not when they first make the line when it's real defined, but when it's kind of been dispersed a little. So it was all the way to the ground, and as far as I could lean up, pressing my nose to the window, it went all the way up, all the way. I mean, I could never see the end of it. And it was just to the left of the moon, and I thought, what the heck is that? That's it. Am I just tired and it's some kind of really bizarre lens flare caused by my eye or something? So that was weird. So I, talked to my dog, shut the window, looked back up, and now it's moved vertically. It was like to the left of the moon, and it's vertically moved to where it's like touching the side of the moon. And I'm like, what? How can that be? So, so then I heard my son go to the bathroom, and then he went back to bed. So then I went into the bathroom myself, because I thought, this is a double pane window in the bedroom. It's and it's like low E and argon between the panes, or whatever, argon between the panes, not low E between the panes. Anyway, so I thought, well, maybe it's the window causing something to look like I don't know. But in the bathroom, there's a single pane up at the top of the shower. So I went in there, turned out the lights, and looked. And now that light is on the right side of the moon, and it's still vertical. So this vertical light that goes from the ground all further than I can see, all the way up into space, and it's gone slowly across the moon, and now it's on the other side. And as I watched it, once it got across on this side of the moon, it starts going like this. What? What is that? I mean, it makes me think of searchlights, but it wasn't, searchlights don't go that slow. They go like faster, a little faster, and they're a wider beam, and it's very sort of crisp on the edges, like you can see it wasn't a beam of light. It was like, I don't know how to explain it. It was just like a smoky, thin line that went straight up, and it was the same color as the moon. Like the moonlight on it was causing it to light up. It wasn't raining. It was overcast. It wasn't a light pillar, because I checked the temperature, and it's 45 degrees outside. So, and also there was no light source on the ground to cause that. Unless it was something in the sky. I don't know. I wasn't brave enough to go outside to see. But there was no noise, so it's not even like a helicopter searching for anybody. And I know that we have, what are they called? Paraglider. Like a paraglider thing our police department has to look for missing persons or whatever. And you can hear that when they go around looking. But it didn't look like a light beam. It was just like a illuminated, like a glowing line that went from the ground to the sky and was moving very slowly. And once it went all the way this way to where I couldn't see it anymore from the bathroom window, I just went back to bed. But before I did, I took notes down so I could remember everything, and I checked the temperature. I did remember when I started to go back to sleep that I had been having a dream that I was not myself in the dream. I was like an Asian person, and I was with a younger Asian person, and we were getting things out of a car, and we were near mountains. And in the mountains, I looked over, and there was like it looked like it was about to rain. You know how you look out in the distance and you can tell it's raining because it's like your view is obscured. It's like a little fuzzy looking, you know, and you can tell it's raining there. Well, I thought rain was coming, so I was telling this other person I was with, hurry up and get your stuff and let's get inside because the rain is coming. And then all of a sudden this fog crept in on the ground because she had dropped something. I said, oh, get that because here comes the rain. And I was like, it's not rain, it's some kind of fog. And I wasn't afraid of it. It was like a white fog. And it came in and covered this thing, and she had to grab it real quick. And then I realized what I thought was rain that I saw in the mountains was this fog coming. So that was a weird dream coinciding with seeing this weird thing in the sky. But I should say also that we did have fog here on Monday, and it was really thick. So not an unusual dream to have when you've just had a foggy day. Anyway, so I don't think it was a light pillar. I didn't hear any helicopters or paragliders or airplanes or anything to make a noise. It wasn't windy. You know, I asked my kids to give me a logical explanation for what that could have been. My 10-year-old said it was a chemtrail. And then he started telling me something about the tilt because the earth is turning and that's why it would move that way. And it was because the plane went that direction or something. It's possible. I don't know. If you have any logical explanations or non-logical explanations, tell me in the comments. And if you've ever seen anything like that, let me know. I didn't try to take a picture because the past 2 nights I tried to take a picture of the circles around the moon, which my kids did see. We were running errands at night, and they were with me at night. My screen's gone weird. But I tried to take a picture of 2 different kinds of rings. The first night was like, it was really big and it was dark around the moon, but you could see a defined ring around it, and the clouds were real thin. And I didn't take a picture that night, but last night there was like an orange ring closer in around the moon, and I tried to take a picture of that. Couldn't see anything. My kids could see it, and I could see it, so it's not just my eyes. Anyway, if you've seen anything weird like that, anything having to do with the moon or light pillars that aren't actually light pillars because it's not cold enough or anything like that, let me know. That was just one of several weird things I happened to catch in the middle of the night, like pink and purple glow in the sky and stuff. That was like sometime in the past year. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Let me know what you think, and I hope y'all are having a good week. And if I don't talk to you before Christmas and you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. And if you celebrate anything else, happy whatever you celebrate. Y'all have a great week. Bye.